So the U.S. media is talking a lot about secession these days. That's this fall's clickbait. A recent poll from the University of Virginia Center for Politics showed that 52% of Trump voters at least somewhat believe that the red states should secede from the United States. I'm still waiting for certain Trump supporters to secede from the Confederate States. But don't worry, though. No one's actually going to secede from their Social Security or their Medicare or their Medicaid or their pension or even their Obamacare. I know it's shocking, but some Trump supporters haven't actually thought certain shit all the way through. Also, keep this in mind. Donald Trump had 74 million votes. Half of that is roughly 12% of the overall population, and dwindling. Because the GOP and their media keep telling conservative people not to trust medical safety precautions during a plague. It's almost like they realize they don't need these voters to win elections in certain states anymore. But then a recent YouGov Brightline Watch poll said that 2/3 of Southern Republicans would back secession. Allow me to offer a solution. Right-wing extremists, we're going to offer you your own sovereign territory. Here's how it works. Y'all get a big chunk of Texas, okay? Or you can get chunks of 2 different states. I don't know, you want 2 full states? I love Alabama and Mississippi, but you guys can take those states and we will just bring in DC and Puerto Rico and keep 50 stars on our flag. The free, independent, trickle-down republic of Whitetopia. Then all the racists and white supremacists, all the fascists, all the oligarchs, all the Proud Boys and 3%ers and Oath Keepers, rich guys escaping taxation. Middle-class white folks escaping somewhat browner neighborhoods. Industrial polluters escaping anti-pollution laws. All the white women who are dead inside. All kinds of ignorant, mean Americans escaping critical thinking, pandemic safety guidelines, proper English grammar, and portion control. All the men who still can't spell "your" properly. Welcome home. No taxation, no regulation, just like Somalia, but mostly Caucasian. Fly your Confederate flag. Ban abortion. Ban gay marriage. Ban being gay. Close borders. Open carry. All the guns you want. All the drugs you want. All the junk food you want. And no vaccines. And Supreme Ruler Trump gets to go full Scarface meets Caligula. Military parades in his honor. His face on gigantic billboards. Stadium rallies. He can execute drug dealers on camera. He can marry his own daughter on camera. It's going to be like a Werner Herzog movie. Trump and his 2 sons, Fredo and Shemp, they can show up wearing full military uniform if they want, and best of all, he can sell his supporters even more merch. And all the liberals and progressives and moderates and sane Republicans will stay here, and we will work together, and we will fight, and we will compromise to try to help the majority of Americans. But we only have one condition. Before you secede, we get to install cameras everywhere. At the 3-month mark, we turn the cameras on, and the rest of the world gets to watch it streaming for $100 a month on pay-per-view, just to see how well your economic theories really play out with no interference from us. At the 6-month mark, when Whitetopia has become a third-world shithole hellscape with no regulations, ruled by a dictator thug who dresses like the captain of the Love Boat, then we'll send over a tiny piece of those pay-per-view profits as foreign aid. At the 1-year mark, we're going to have a lot of desperate Whitetopian caravans of refugees at our southern border begging for amnesty. Boo-boo, I don't think so. Mexico's that way. Go make your case to them. America's full. And we have to build a wall. Now, of course, none of this will ever happen. Every red state has blue cities. Every blue state has red counties. We are interconnected as a people. We will rise or fall together. America is where you're stuck with people even if you can't stand them. You know what that means? We're like family. It's true, there are 2 Americas, but I view us as being more like a pair of conjoined twins who share a heart. We don't see eye to eye, we're not the same, but we can't be separated because we share the same heart. That's America. Although, in reality, in this scenario, only one of the twins has a brain, and the twin that doesn't have a brain won't stop just beating the crap out of the one that does have a brain. The one that has a brain just has to sit there, I guess, and fucking take it, because that's civility, right? When the brainless twin goes low, we gotta go high, so we just keep getting pummeled in the face by our brainless twin because we share the same heart. And that's America. And they asked me to end this on a positive note. This is cold.